Somebody just handed you a fish. Not a whole fish. A fish that already has bite marks in it. Someone else's bite marks. And you're supposed to say thank you. Welcome to the worst gift exchange in human history. Picture your ancestor standing by a river 1,000,000 years ago, sweaty, proud, holding up dinner like it's an Olympic medal. He catches your eye. He walks over. And instead of handing you the whole fish, he takes a bite first, right in front of you. Then he hands you the rest like it's the most generous thing in the world. You would not put this on a thank you card today. But back then, this was basically a marriage proposal, minus the ring, plus the teeth marks. Here's the thing your ancestors understood that your group chat does not. A bitten fish wasn't an insult, it was proof. Proof that the guy was hungry too and still chose to share instead of inhaling the whole thing behind a rock where nobody could judge him. Anthropologist Kristen Hawkes studied hunter-gatherer groups like the Hadza and found the biggest, most impressive kills got shared the widest. Translation: the flashiest food got the least selfish treatment. Imagine if that worked at office birthday parties. Biologist Robert Trivers had a fancier name for this in 1971. He called it reciprocal altruism, which is science speak for, I'll scratch your back today so you remember to scratch mine when I'm starving on a Tuesday. There was no contract, no spreadsheet, just vibes, memory, and the very real threat of being the guy nobody shares with later. And that's the part that should terrify you a little. There was no HR department back then, no Yelp reviews, just reputation, traveling around camp at the speed of gossip. Hoard your food once, and suddenly you're the guy eating alone by the fire while everyone else swaps mammoth leftovers like it's a potluck you weren't invited to. So when your ancestor handed over that half-eaten fish, he wasn't being rude. He was doing the Stone Age equivalent of Venmoing you $20 in front of everyone so the whole group chat sees the receipt. Primatologist Frans de Waal even found chimpanzees doing this, sharing meat conveniently with their friends and allies, and somehow always forgetting to share with the chimp who annoyed them last week. Sound familiar? That's basically every potluck since the dawn of time. And here's the punchline. You still do this, you just dress it up better. Somebody covers your shift, and suddenly you owe them. Not officially. Nobody signs anything. But you feel it. This itchy little debt sitting in your chest until you bring them coffee or cover their Friday. Get an unexpected gift from someone you didn't buy anything for, and your brain doesn't say, how nice? It says, wait, what does this person want? That's not modern etiquette. That's a half-eaten fish in a much nicer outfit. Think about how ridiculous gift wrapping actually is when you zoom out. We hide presents inside paper specifically designed to be torn off dramatically, spend money we don't have, on things people sometimes don't even want, all to keep an invisible scoreboard running that nobody admits exists. Meanwhile, your caveman ancestors just handed you a slightly chewed fish and called it even. Honestly, more honest system. So next time someone does something small for you, unasked, and you feel that weird tug to do something back, that's not you being polite. That's a few 100,000 years of fish-based accounting kicking in. The gift was never really about the fish. It was a question, wrapped in scales instead of wrapping paper. I was hungry too, and I still gave you some anyway. Can you trust me? And more importantly, what are you bringing to the next potluck?